Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a fall inspired makeup look on this look right here. I think I'm just going to call this look like an emerald golden kind of smoky deep dark eye. And yeah, so let me know if you guys, what you guys think about this look. I did pair it with a darker lip. You do not have to. I haven't worn it in a long time and I'm trying to get back into it. I usually wear this lip color in the fall. But let me know what you guys think. I personally love this look and I really hope you guys enjoyed the look. And if you guys want to see more tutorials like this, let me know and I can go ahead and do that for you guys. So if you guys would like to see how I got this makeup look, go ahead and keep on watching. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump right in. I have already applied my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown and I've already done my foundation as well. So let's go ahead and jump right into the eyes. So as I mentioned in the video, I will be doing a fall kind of inspirational makeup. So I'm going to start off with my Lorac Behind the Scenes Eyeshadow Primer. I'm just about out of this stuff, so I'm trying to like use it up. So we're going to use that and blend it all over the eyelids. Once that's all blended in, I'm going to go in with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in. So I'm going to go in with an angled, if you can see it's angled kabuki brush, and I'm just going to dip into the pomade like so and just apply. I've learned that very little is all you need with this stuff because I've learned if you put too much, oh man, it'll look like a hot mess. Alright, so patting that in. The warmth of your fingers really helps to blend this product in. So, oh, and don't mind my hair. It's Monday, it's Labor Day. I'm just being lazy and I don't feel like getting dressed. So now I'm going with an e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush and I'm taking the shade Earthy Taupe from Maybelline and I am setting my paint pot so that lightly. This helps the eyeshadows blend a lot better and a little bit smoother. So I'm going to take my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, my oldie but a goodie, and I'm going to go in with this shade all the way over here. First I'm going to take this rounded kabuki brush right here, eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to dip into the color here and blend this into kind of above my crease. Kind of in circle motions and then blend. Using a really light hand, so hold your brush like at the very end instead of all the way up here because you'll have a heavy hand when you're closer to the brush and a lighter hand outside. So I'm really going back and blending everything all together. Okay, going on with a little bit of a like skinny tipped brush. I'm using this one by Eco Tools. It's kind of rounded at the tip. I think I'm going to go in with that shade we just used again, but I think I'm going to work it more into the crease this time. I think it'll help with the darker shade blended in. So I'm going to build this color into the crease so that it shows up pretty well. Okay, going back in with that brush we just used and not picking up any more product, just blending. I am such a blender. I need to blend like over and over and over again. And now I'm going to go ahead and take, a more precise brush. This one I just got off Amazon. And we're going to take this darker shade right here. And we're just going to apply that to the outer V and a little bit into the crease. So I'm just applying this into the crease. These eyeshadows blend so beautifully. Okay, going back with the precise crease brush that the other brush we had used to apply the lighter brown in the shade with no more additional product, we're going to go ahead and blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. I think this eye needs more that darker brown. And I don't worry too much about going like outside the lines because I clean it up with concealer and works just fine that way. So I can already tell this eye is darker than this eye, so I'm going to apply just a little bit more into the crease here. Okay, so taking a small, this comes in the L'Oreal La Palette Nude thing. I'm going to use this flat side. So you can use any flat brush that you want. I'm just going to use this to darken the crease with that brown shade again. And this one, I'm going to really define the outer V. So I'm just taking some, tapping off the excess, and like I said, blending it into the outer V. I like this shade because it's almost, I feel like it'll really match with the gold. There is a gold shade in that palette, but I want to use the Lorac Unzipped palette. They do have a gold one, but this shade does come with a gold, and this the shade Undiscovered. So I'm going to take this shade right here, Undiscovered, and I'm going to take that shade on just a regular flat definer brush. So I'm going to take that, and you can apply this wet for a more intense look. I'm just going to apply it dry real fast and see how I like it. Very pretty. I like it. I'm hoping you guys can see what I'm doing. So for a more gold look, I'm going to use this e.l.f. Baked Eyeshadow in the shade Enchanted. This stuff, I love their baked eyeshadows, but just look how pretty that is. How pretty. Super pretty. So I'm going to apply that to, I'm just going to apply it to the center first. So I'm going to go back in with that brush and blend that brown into the gold. Because we don't want any, the cat's going to knock over my, oh my god, he's just about knocked over my camera. Okay, so I'm going to, like I said, go in with this brush and blend, because we don't want any lines differing between the gold and the brown. So alright, so I've zoomed you guys out just a little bit. So now I'm going to start back on my face. We're going to start with concealer and all that great stuff. So I'm going to go in with my NYX Dark Circle Color Corrector in the shade Fair. I'm going to apply that underneath my eyes. This will really help cancel out all those veins and clean up any mistakes. I'm just tapping this underneath my eyes. Okay, going in with my L'Oreal, or this Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer in the shade Fair. And with this, I'm just applying this in a triangular motion. So yeah, I've just applied some concealer. I'm going to go ahead and use a concealer buffing brush and buff this into, and pat this into my skin. Don't want to buff this. This helps give really full coverage. And while I'm doing this, I'm going along this line. I can't find my tape, or else I would just use tape, but I'm using this to sharpen up at the edge with my concealer. So, really fast, take my CoverGirl loose powder and like a triangle thing, sponge thing, I don't know. And I'm gonna quickly set this. Set that. It looks crazy, but trust me guys, it makes all the difference in the world. Okay, I'm gonna actually use this e.l.f. brush. To buff that in. I love baking. And this also will help clean up the lines. You guys can probably see me and you're like, you're crazy. So, okay, now that I have all of that done, I'm going to go ahead and set my face with my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC20. Yeah, NC20. And set the rest of my face. I do this before I contour because having that layer of coverage and that layer of powder helps powder contours blend out a lot easier. Make sure you blend down your neck. And this will get left there until probably I'm done contouring. Sometimes I even leave it on there until I'm done with my blush and stuff. So yeah, so until then, stuff's gonna cook. Okay, moving on. Contour. Contour, contour, contour. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so I'm using my Lorac Pro Contour Palette with a Real Techniques angled kabuki brush. Just like that. There's dust flying everywhere, probably because of all the powder I just used, so don't mind that. I have a really high definition camera and it literally will show every little fuzz, so but yeah, it's a little dirty because I use this one like every day, but today's brush cleaning day. So I just take the light contour right here and I literally just tap the edge of this brush one time. One time. That is it. That is all you need. So starting from up here and pointing that way. If you guys want an in-depth contouring tutorial, let me know. So I just tapped into that color one more time. It's best to start off with little and work your way up to darken it if you want to. But trust me, you don't want to go any more than that. So now going in with a, grab it? Press it in. This kind of a brush, like a rounded skinny brush. I am tapping it on both sides, tapping off the extra, and blending this upwards. Then what I like to do is take this brush that comes with the palette, the Lorac contour brush, and take this beige highlight and clean up underneath my contour. I'm also going to bake underneath that contour. Look at that. Totally sharpened. I love sharp contours. Okay. Moving on to bronzer, I'm using the NYC Sunny Bronzer, and I've hit pan, definitely, so this is a holy grail product. I'm taking a big fluffy round brush, swirling it around, tapping out the excess, and buffing this into my temples. I don't really contour my forehead just because I don't like the added contour and bronzer, and this shade is actually almost enough to use as a contour. I remember when I first started contouring, this is what I used before I knew contour palettes existed. So now I'm blending even further that contour with the bronzer. So, and then the chin and jawline. Okay. Okay, going in with blush. I'm using a really, really natural blush because I want all the attention on the eyes. So I'm using this e.l.f. blush in Tickled Pink. And the sun's really bright right now, so that's what it looks like. The sun is like really bright outside right now, so yeah. And I look crazy. Oh my god. Okay, so, oh geez. So I'm taking an angled brush. Yeah, the sun's like right where I'm pointing and showing you guys stuff at. So just taking some of this. And I love this blush because you really can't overdo it with this blush. So applying this to the apples and sweeping backwards. Now it's time to blend away all this powder, except this one. This one needs to cook a little bit longer. But you're initially supposed to wait 10 minutes. Mom, I don't got time for that. So, where'd that brush go? That was the brush I really needed. Okay, here it is. So I'm using this e.l.f. blush brush. It's kind of... Oh, okay. Is it going to do it? Yep. It's kind of tapered and angled. It's not that dirty. The sunlight is like making it look gross. So I'm trying to hurry before the sun gets to me. So I'm just blending this away, and it even brightens the under eyes. And now we're gonna go back and do the eyes. Okay, ooh, I should have done this in the beginning. You can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, what I got going on. Okay, so while this is cooking, we're gonna finish up the lower lash line. For this, I'm really excited. So first, let's build up some color here. So taking this short shader brush, I'm going to go ahead and dip into the chocolate bar palette that we used in the beginning for our crease, and I'm taking this shade right here. It's not going to want to focus on it. Oh, there it goes. Right here. Now we're going to take that and apply this to our lower lash line. Starting from the outer corner and working our way in. Okay, going in with this L'Oreal Paris eyeshadow in Golden Emerald. So, like I said, I'm going to be using this shade Emerald Green. Oh, there you go. You can see the color. I think I'm going to try and use one of these L'Oreal ones again. I'm going to use this L'Oreal flat little one and try and pick up some of this color. It's so pretty and really, really sparkly, like super sparkly. So let's go ahead and try this. So off camera for that, so... Okay, so it's a really intense smoked out lower lash line. So I'm going to go ahead and blend out what I just did. And so I'm just going to take this brush right here and blend this out with no additional product. Next, I'm going to be using this Jordana Easy Liner for eyes in the shade Sea Green. Let's see if I can get it to... It's just really, really pretty, so I'm going to apply this to my waterline. So I think to even out the lower lash line with the top lash line, I'm going to apply this to the outer my outer lashes to help kind of define them. And these Jordana liners are super creamy. And I'm just putting it on the outer portion. Just like that. So I love these. These are so nice. Okay. So because I don't know where my pencil brush went, I'm going to take this eyeliner. I'm going to take this brush and kind of smudge this a little bit using that green that we applied, the green eyeshadow. This is going to add a really nice pop of color. So I'm going to take this eyeliner again and apply it just a little bit, like right on my lash line, not my waterline, not my lower lash line, but right on the lash line, so that way I can smudge it out a little bit. And kind of get that same effect that I did on the top lash line, just to help. It gives it more definition. So I'm taking more of that emerald green shade and blending this out. That's all I can say that you can do really is blend, blend, and blend. And it really helps to have that transition shade. Mind you, I'm only going in with like very little product. I'm going to use my chocolate bar palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here and highlight my brow bone and inner corner. So I'm just going to highlight my brow bone with this. You guys probably won't even see a difference. I can't wait to get lighting. Okay, so now that the eyes are done, I'm going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara. I'm going to do this off camera. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara, my On My One Coat Get Up and Grow mascara in the shade Black, and a Rimmel, curl my lashes with a Rimmel lash thing. Okay, so I have applied mascara. I'm not going to apply too much just because you can, like I said, you can totally add some false lashes. I'm just not going to fool around with them today. So my eyeliner, my eyes look a little bit like darker than they actually are in person. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and brush off this contour. We can now take that off. Okay, so now for lips. This is completely optional, but to add a nice, more of a fall look, you can totally add this berry shade from basically Berry. And this is just a really pretty fall color that you can totally add to this. Like I said though, you don't have to wear this. This is just a really pretty color for fall. Autofocus. There we go. Alright guys, that completes this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed. And again, don't be afraid to comment down below and tell me what you guys think. Again, you do not have to use this lip. I am actually pretty scared right now. This is a really intense lip color, but it's super pretty and very fall appropriate, and I know these are my favorite colors to wear. I just haven't worn it in a long time and it's kind of shocking. So again, tell me what you guys want to see in my next video, and I will be sure to get that going for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my very first tutorial on this fall inspired look, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.